my channel. So today we have a very important guest. Drum roll. Introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Seno Ibo Obonga.
And
Quinette is my daughter.
okay guys, so today we are going to do the daughter and father tag. So I have about 15 questions and he's going to answer them honestly. So the first question, how was I as a child?
Well, let me put it this way. You were born one good afternoon at about 2 p.m. 30th September 1994. Remember, I was in Lagos. I was expecting a baby boy, but when you came in, I said, okay. The mother told me, oh, we have a baby girl. I said, okay. Give her the name Dode. But as a child, you weren't crying too much. I'll give that to you. Very good child. Yes. You're a good child. You weren't crying at night very much. You allowed us to sleep. So I think that's one thing I remember.
You guys, you see,
yes.
Problem free.
Yes.
So,
and you were not,
okay.
Oftentimes, you were not a sick child. So you were very strong, really. Very strong child. Strong child. I'll give that to you.
What is something funny I did when I was younger?
Something funny. Can I remember that? Well, let me see. I can't remember anything very funny you did. I can't remember anything funny you did. But what I could remember is that whenever you always you were not afraid of injections. When we bring a tablet to you, you pick it, put it in between your fingers, and then throw your hand this way. And then I'll say, open the palm, only to discover you put the tablet in between. But when a needle comes, you will just bring your hand, or you turn your bumbo and say, pet it. But for tablets, and I think up till now, you've not changed.
No. Okay, if you had to rename me, what name would you choose?
The name Quinette has always been, I won't change the name Dode is your native name, meaning God's will. Then later on, we said, okay, we needed an English name for you. And I said, look, this one is a beautiful girl, the queen, that. And the first spelling was Kyo, you, I-N-E-T, Quinette. That was how I spelled it. But later on, we changed it. Yes, the name Quinette was
my name actually means female ruler. Like
oh,
Quinette actually means female ruler.
Good. Very queen. But I didn't consult anybody. It was just, yeah.
What's my favorite food?
Quinette, your favorite food? You know, in those days, we didn't have Indomie. You used
like
to like
now,
rice.
now, what's my favorite food now?
No. You know, since you came back from youth service, your life has changed. The social media has changed you. So you eat very funny things. Whether it's tiger nut, pancake, or this or that, I don't know what your favorite food is. But your feeding habits are not African. Odd.
What's my favorite color?
But the colors, can I say, what? Is it purple? No, not purple. Pink, is it pink? You like some bright colors sometimes. I've not really taken notice of the colors you like.
My favorite color is red.
Red. Sometimes I've not really taken note of that.
What's the one thing you wish I would do?
Yes. Well, let me put it this way. I've always looked at you because of your attitude. I've always felt that if you had read law and become a magistrate, you would have been a fantastic one, because you are you are not afraid of saying things the way they are. But I think you should look at it again. You will
I
make
should
it.
go and start doing law.
It's never late. It's never late. You're never late to read law. It's never late to read law, but you'll make it. You'll make it, your reasoning and a lot of things about you make me feel that if you read law, you'll do well. But you are good you are versatile. I will give that. You're quite creative, yes. You're quite intelligent, yes. And there are many good aspects of you. But somehow, I will say, if you are put in a position of authority as an administrator or as a lawyer, you'll do well. You'll do well. You'll do well.
Okay. What's something I do that annoys you?
Let me,
He's carrying down you.
let me see. I'm not the type that could be angered anyhow, because I try to see things from people's point of view. From people's point of view. You hold strong opinions, yes. It doesn't annoy me, but sometimes I feel it would have been better in certain cases for you to be more flexible, because you hold strong opinions. The opinion may be right, the opinion may be wrong, but once you hold that opinion, to every coin there are two sides. So always look at the other side of the coin when you are taking certain decisions.
Where would you like to see me in 10 years?
At the top. Career-wise, I'd like to see you at the top. I'd like to see you at the top. There are many. I've told you are versatile. If you go into business, you have this. You have the that enterprise is there. You could do well as a business woman. Then two, even if you take up a job as a teacher, you will do very well also. Because as a counselor, you'll do very well. And then as a lawyer, you'll do very well. And sometimes it just occurred to me even today in the office that, but what if Quinette goes into the media, either television or something? You could do very well also. You are versatile. You can do many things. Yes. And that's the truth. Yes, there are many aspects of you can develop, and each one you can excel in that area. So those are the things.
What would you change if you could raise me again?
Well, I wouldn't want to change. I have brought you up. I brought you up to know God. I brought you up to to speak the truth always. You have done well in those areas, and once you know your God and once you stand by the truth at all times, then let heavens fall. I don't think there's anything else. You have not disappointed me so far.
Okay. How was I in school? Generally, like in all schools?
No, but from primary school you've done well. You've done well. You have always been among, I'll call it, you've always been among the first 10 in the class, and in all areas you have not disappointed me. You have maintained it. That's it. That's my opinion. I've not complained that you are not doing this. I've not had the kind to do. I've never even employed any private teacher. I never employed any private teacher to teach you and all those things. But you've always taken your studies seriously, and you always fall within that bracket. One thing I'll give is that independence. That independence you have imbibed is quite good. You have ability for independent work. I think that's a very good one.
When were you most proud of me?
I've always been proud of you. You've not disappointed me at all. I've always been proud of you. Yes, I've always been proud of you. Because there are many people who have gone to secondary school and messed up. There are others who have gone to university and messed up. There are others who have gone to youth service and messed up and brought disgrace to their families. You have not received any complaint about you from your primary school days to your youth service days and to date, and that is yes, I've not received any negative complaint. No, I haven't. And
Do you think I'm ready for marriage?
No, any child that is, I mean, what is left? Any child that is up to 18 and is a graduate and as mature as you are, every father will be happy to give out that child in marriage, anytime, any day. But there are certain things I'll tell you. My people say, ask well about a house before you enter. There are many things, and so look carefully so that you don't contaminate yourself. If you want to marry, I'm not just giving you these instructions in case you want to marry. But let me tell you one thing. You have reached the age you have reached, and up till now, I've not heard any rumor, you have not brought any person, I've not been seeing people running around you and all those things and so on. Yes, that is one very good aspect of you, which I have remained, I should say, well, that's an aspect I would say I'm very proud of. Yes. And in the same way, I remember as a young man, my late uncle, Pa Ibri, asked me one day, do you have a problem? I said, what is it? He said, all your brothers and sisters have been seeing their boyfriends, their girlfriends. I have not heard anything about you. Most of the time you are in the room. Yes, within that period, I used to read a lot. I used to read plenty of novels. I've read plenty, hundreds of them. And the first person I brought and showed to him, by the way, he brought me up. The first person I brought to him happened to be the person I ended up marrying, and he gave me his blessing. So I've always looked at it that yes, when you bring somebody, it should be somebody I will bless you with. And that is why I've mentioned this thing. I say, look, before you take that step, look at check very well. I can't choose for you. No. So that's it.
Do you think I'm secretive?
Well, sometimes, let me put it this way. It is, somehow, but it is not a bad thing. There is not everything that you are supposed to expose. There are times you should open up, and there are times you should hold on to. But I will advise that a problem shared is a problem half solved. So if there are many things you are holding on to, sometimes I'm your father. If there are certain things you think are bothering you, feel free, and I will receive the information. If there's this advice, I'll give to you. Because if you remain like that, you may ask a wrong person, maybe within your peer group, or you see the experiences of other people whose circumstances are very, very different from yours, and you may take the wrong decision. So don't be afraid. Ask. Come forward and ask. There are a few traits of secretiveness and all those, but it doesn't. It's normal.
Okay. Our last question.
Even if there are more, I will answer.
Describe me in one word.
One word?
Yes.
I should describe you in
one word.
Wonderful. You said one word?
Yes, one
wonderful.
word.
Wonderful. Yes.
So I'm a wonderful child.
Yes.
You guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. Thank you so much for accepting to make this video. They're happy to hear from you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.